Introducing the all-new Corolla.
Here at the 2014 State of the Island Address as the Honorable Eddie Bassett Calvo and his wife, Christine Calvo, enter the event.
He held his inauguration here in January of 2011, and last night, for the first time, he delivered his State of the Island address at the recently renovated Plaza de España.
I want to welcome all of you here to this beautiful evening at Plaza de España. But let me now address the real VIPs of our administration. To you, my dear people of Guam.
The governor reviewed the progress over the past 3 years, highlighting the payment of tax refunds, a lower jobless rate, higher tourist arrival numbers, and improved health care at GMH with a new hospital on the way.
That the state of our island is better than it's been in a long, long time.
And the governor spoke about the Hay pay raise plan that he put into effect last Friday.
So what we did was right. And when we got this government on track, we gave our employees overdue pay raises.
The governor defended the pay of GovGuam employees against criticism they're paid too much, while encouraging the private sector to voluntarily raise wages for their employees.
Raising the minimum wage, I don't know if anyone saw the CBO report just yesterday, but raising minimum wage will cause job losses and increase prices for everyone, and won't address wages that are a little bit higher but still too low for the living. But employers, you've been hearing the grumblings, and there's been talk by some of these senators that are looking at the minimum wage. Now, this discussion appeals to your employees who are making low wages, and you can't blame them for wanting more for themselves and their families. The problem isn't that GovGuam employees make too much money. It's maybe that some of the private sector employees aren't being paid what they should be paid.
Governor Calvo also touched on the issue of crime and the sensitive topic of crimes committed by FAS immigrants to Guam.
It is true that a great number of burglaries, assaults, and sex crimes are being committed by a disproportionate number of FAS immigrants. But sadly, their crimes are but a fraction of those committed by our own local citizens. No matter what their citizenship is, I want to deport every rapist, every murderer, every child abuser, every wife beater to the bottom of the Marianas Trench. But we don't need division. We can't address evil deeds with hateful hearts.
Looking ahead in this election year, the governor unveiled a 10-point plan which includes plans to hire 100 new police and DOC officers.
This includes the 22 police and 48 corrections officers that we are in the process of hiring. And we've made sure to include enough funding in the fiscal year 2015 budget to hire more of these officers.
In addition, the governor said that GovGuam will sue the federal government to recover some of the costs of cleaning up the now closed Ordot dump.
The federal government must not ignore that if any leachate has harmed that Lonfit River, a great fraction of it came directly from their pollution. And we want to compel them to pay their sizable share of the cost to close Ordot.
Rebuilding Guam was a major theme throughout the address, from the building of new schools to the renovation of the old legislature and the construction of the Guam Museum.
Look around. The city is beautiful. So let's finish building it.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.